Hey viewers, welcome to another game of the Casual Pro Gamer. Today we're doing a Soraka game from Chris123, who has been sending in games quite regularly, and since most of them are really good gameplay, I decided to go with another one, also because he was next on the list. I'm still way behind on the emails people sent me. I watch about 4 games a day, and from those, well, every day I select whichever the ones that are best, basically, from the 4. Those are the ones that go onto the channel. So sometimes I will have 4 games that are actually really good, and I will post 4 games. But most games, well, unfortunately, aren't good enough. So because people just either didn't listen to the rules I set to what kind of games I was looking for, or because, well, the gameplay is just bad. I mean, I don't mind you losing, don't get me wrong. I like it when people send in games where they have questions about why did I lose here, but there are limits to that, obviously. And some of these games that people send to me are actually so bad that they go like 0-5 in the beginning, in the first, like, I don't know, 12 minutes, and then go from there, and then end up at a reasonable amount of kills, but then, well, that's not good enough. I mean, I don't mind seeing you fail at a game, but it has to be something that we can actually learn from, and you going 0-5 is such an extreme circumstance that, yeah, unless it's a really good comeback, like we see from the Maokai game I did. That was Maokai in mid lane, and he got totally outfarmed early game because, well, Maokai is not a mid character normally, and Anivia totally, well, got twice the minion kills that he got, or something like that. And eventually he came back by going for jungle, going for loose minion waves in other lanes and things like that, and he managed to make it work, and that to me is interesting gameplay. So kind of I think you know which games are supposed to be on my channel and which are not, and the rules, well, the criteria are going to be stricter when I get more and more videos, obviously, or more and more replays are sent to me, I should say. But for now, well, as long as you have a decent replay, you can get on this channel, because, well, the standards are pretty low, but they're not 0. So anyway, we see Soraka here laning with Rammus. We see a Lee Sin in the jungle, Akali up top, and Xin Zhao in the middle. Xin Zhao not the best mid character. I guess he can do pretty well, but he's generally not a good mid character because he's just, well, he has to come in really close to use his basic attacks, and that's why we normally see the range characters there. Apparently the enemy team doesn't have a jungler, no, because there was a Eve top as well, and Eve, yeah, she cannot jungle anymore. So, and as I said, the mid is going to have some trouble there. I have no idea what happened, and for those of you criticizing me already in the comments now, even if I look mid, there's nothing to see, because the health bars won't move. The health bars will only move if Soraka or Chris actually looks at a lane and then sees the health bars, because that's the way the server works in this game, and that is very unfortunate, and they will have to change it to make their own replay system. So I'm pretty sure that this replay system will have a boost from that as well. Anyway, going for a... Yeah, while we have some thunderstorms going up in the background, I'm pretty sure you cannot hear them, but yeah, every now and then it's so loud that that I actually get startled by them. Yeah, they said it would be a huge storm this night. Well, actually this afternoon, but they postponed it until tonight for some reason, because, well, the weather people just aren't very good at predicting the weather. Anyway, going for one skill each. Yeah, it is a good build, or a good skill selection, because this way you can get the magic resistance reduction going, as well as the healing. I personally, but that's just me, like to get 2 levels in healing or 2 levels in infuse, depending on who I'm laning with. With a tank here, I would say get 2 levels in healing, because he doesn't get hit a lot for a lot of health, that is. And yeah, you should be able to work with less mana, but it also depends on your runes, of course. And I normally, or I always have mana regen runes. So I just bought a new set of runes, actually 2 sets. I bought AP runes for the blue ones, and I bought something else for the blue ones. I cannot really remember. But I also already had some of them lying around, and I just finished the sets so I can actually use them. But, well, I lack the amount of rune pages I would like to have. But yeah, that doesn't really matter. I mean, I can switch them up before the game, I guess. Anyway, I hope everybody got their 550 riot points by now, because that's what I got today. I opened my account on Europe. I'm not sure if the Americans actually will get any, because, well, the European servers have been so bad in the past weeks, and they decided to give us 550 rune points just to compensate for that, which I like personally. I mean, I hate the fact that I cannot play in the evenings, and mainly only have time in the evenings. So I play a little during the morning, but yeah, for the rest it is quite annoying that you cannot play on any decent game. But I guess they are fixing it. They are setting up some new servers, and hopefully that will improve everything. So the Soraka and Rammus doing the right thing, being very passive, because, well, with the stun and the pop-up and the silence, it is really hard to battle these two, even though it seems that Twisted Fate is having some trouble drawing the correct cards, because he is full mana and all he draws is blue cards. And it's not that hard. I mean, it's hard when you are on 300 milliseconds lag, but for the rest, not so much. So they're going after this Twisted Fate, very nice, and now they're going to get this Cho as well, I'm assuming, because that's what, yeah, that's what this guy should do. Wow, really nice, really nice. So some good damage coming out there, and yeah, that is the point of Lee Sin. Of course, the other two do some damage as well, but especially the magic resistance reduction, that's the one that helps. So if you want to help your jungler, go at least 1 level in Star Call, because that helps out a lot, especially if at least someone has the magic damage. Not sure if Lee Sin actually has magic damage. He might also just be physical, but I don't know. At least your your silence is magic damage, so you can get 50 magic well, in this case 66, but magic damage done, and you get the boost from that. But it is nice damage, the star call, and especially if you do it multiple times. Because if you do it multiple times, then it will actually stack with its own magic reduction, magic resist reduction. So Rammus has a very easy time defending the tower, because as soon as someone comes into range of the tower to attack it, you're just going to taunt him, and yeah, they will take some tower shots and have to back out. It's as easy as that. So they will almost never hit you for a critical amount, so that you actually have to go back, or that Soraka would have some problems healing you. I like the fact that he's going for Catalyst first. It makes Soraka a little bit more tanky. Personally, I like to go for multiple Doran's rings, but the idea is the same. Only the Catalyst actually builds into something, so it's more efficient for your amount of gold, I guess. Wow, really nice kill there. I didn't think he could actually pull that off, but apparently no problem. So this is probably not good. Yeah, the heal was still up, so that kinda was his fault. And is he going to get out of this? No, he's not. So you might as well try to kill Eve, and it didn't work, but yeah. Not a lot he can do there, because Rammus overextended. Should have never gone for a kill on someone like Cho'Gath, especially, well, when you're in turret range already. I mean, the moment he went for it, he was already in turret range. He already had the what's it called, the aggression on him. So it probably was that kind of a mistake. So just overextending, and yeah, I mean this TF, yeah, he's an easy target. And is he going to get him? Come on, no. Oh, someone coming in here, and this was actually really easy kill. Very nicely done by Lee Sin. And now he's going to need some healing, but that is fine, because that's what Soraka is for. And Soraka can actually leave the lane a little bit more here, because mid lane can use some healing, and well, this whole field can use some more healing. No! Oh my god, running away from the healer instead of towards her. And Rammus now going 1v2, and Soraka being attacked by Cho'Gath. So this is not a good deal here. So let's check out the 1-4 on Xin Zhao. At least it compensates with the 4-1 from Lee Sin, so guess it's not that bad. Then Roar Penguin, who plays with Cool Chris all the time. He's at 4-1 as well, and then Soraka only died once, so that's good. Has 21 minion kills. Rammus is doing very badly, and should really pick up his minion killing abilities, because he should have no trouble there. Oh, I don't know what happened there. A little bit of a glitch, it seems. And now they're going to get some kills back. So overextension on the enemy part. They were way too low health to stay here. Is he actually going to heal this dude? Oh, not even necessary anymore. So some nice heals going off at least. And Wow, a complete ace there. Someone should pick this up, obviously, and they should really go for dragon now, because if the enemy team is only gone for a few seconds, and you're not going to have another chance at that. A free chance, that is. You know, obviously you can kill dragon whenever you want, but you're going to have a free chance here to kill the dragon, and now the enemy is going to probably come for this. I don't know why he is not just joining in just to prevent the enemy from killing them, but well, nothing happened, so cannot really judge him for that. Well, I can, but no, it doesn't matter too much. Oh wow. There you saw that it really doesn't update. It was just at the last moment that Soraka actually looked here and then saw that the TF was almost dead. So please don't post that on every one of my videos that I missed a fight somewhere, because I didn't. I chose not to watch it. That doesn't mean I missed it. And I do miss some things on the minimap because I'm not playing and I don't care. I care about what this guy is doing, what he should be doing, what he's building, what his decisions are, but I want to comment this as though I am this person. So in this case Soraka, and I want to see if he does the same thing as I would do, and in that case I can explain why he does that. And if he doesn't, then I ask myself the question, and I do this in a way that, well, I question his decision by, like, why is he doing something? And then I try to answer it, of course, but I don't have all the answers. I mean, I don't know why people do certain things, but that doesn't mean they're wrong. I mean, there's things that they do that I wouldn't even, come up with in a situation, and that's how I learn. I mean, that's how everyone learns, by looking at something. Well, what should you do, and what would I do, and then drawing the difference between those, and concluding from that what you should actually do. So whether it is my initial reaction or some other. So we see some kills going off here. I mean, I don't have to comment on that. It was a lot of very low health engagements, and this Eve should have been killed a long time ago, but there was no focus fire there from anyone, and Soraka was trying to heal up everyone, but yeah, that really doesn't work out too well if you're trying that. Lee Sin is coming in a little bit late here, and we will see if he can actually he can actually get some kills here. Probably should be healing him here with the ultimate. Very nice. A little late on the ultimate, but very nicely done. I mean, he should of course have been watching that fight when he was dead, and then keep his mouse over it. As soon as he then returns, well, he revives basically, he can use his ultimate to save the Lee Sin in this case. And that was a really nice triple kill by this dude, and a really nice save by Soraka. But yeah, as Soraka, you should always keep in mind that you have a global ultimate, just like Shen and just like Twisted Fate. So you really need to keep the fights, well, to keep your eye on the fights. So by now we have level 3 Star Call, level 5 Astral Blessing, level 1 Infuse, so not actually using a lot of mana, because otherwise he would have gone for that. But he does have some nice mana regen here, and I will say it again, the 5 gold per 10 seconds is now a unique passive, so you cannot... Oh, that was not the right one. You cannot actually stack multiple Philosopher's Stones because, well, multiple Philosopher's Stones will not give you multiple gold per second. And yeah, you can still stack different gold items. So, for example, the Philosopher's Stones with the Cage's Lucky Pick, and that would give you, and the Heart of Gold, that would give you 15 gold per 10 seconds. And there's one more, yeah, I forget the name of that. I always forget the name of that. That's the one with the critical strike, and that's probably why they did it. They did it for 2 of the items. First of all, the strongest one, that's Philosopher's Stone. Any character can use that, well, virtually any character, because not every character uses mana, but every character uses health, so it is still a useful item. But the main thing is, it is just so strong because you can buy it really early on. It helps you out during the early game when you buy it, and wow, that's a lot of damage from Akali there. Wow, just melting everyone. And Soraka indeed doing 0 damage, but that's not your job in the team, and it can be pretty boring if you play her. I mean, that was his comment here. Yeah, a little while back. Here, damn, Soraka's boring, deal 0 damage. Yeah, that is the case. I mean, it is very annoying that she doesn't do any damage, but then again, if you're good at healing, it is so epic to save someone from like 5v2 fight. So if you're there with, for example, Rammus, and you can save the Rammus by just keep healing him, or, well, yeah, you couldn't heal him in this case, but you cannot save everyone. And actually getting out of that, wow, and this Akali is going to kill both of them. Okay, Xin wanted to have some kills, I guess, but that was really nice fighting. Really nice that Soraka actually got out alive. She shouldn't have, but with the flash she got just far enough away to actually make it work. Yeah, I was discussing something about... Oh yeah. The second reason why they changed the gold per 10 items is, well, as I said, Philosopher's Stone was just too strong. You can go 2 or 3 of them on virtually any character, mostly 2. And the same was true for Heart of Gold before they removed the armor from it. And the second reason, as I said for the 3rd time now, is the Tryndamere build, or the Gangplank build, where you go for critical damage and you just use the gold per 10 item. So you buy 4 of those and then you go for Infinity Edge and Boots. And then all in all you get so much damage from a basically free item early game that it was considered unfair, and it was unfair. I mean, critical strike is unfair, so stacking critical strike items that are free is even more unfair. So yeah, as we can see, the Akali is doing a lot of damage here, and yeah, that's basically the one they need to protect. And if they can protect that one, then the rest can do some damage, because well, everybody can join in the fight and in the fun. And just watch this Soraka heal. I mean, she is healing so much, and yeah, that's amazing. How did he kill that? Oh, did he really kill that? with the Sunfire cape. So Xin actually dying there at some point because the heal was on cooldown. Yeah, you cannot save everyone, but you really shouldn't go Mercury strats on Soraka. You should just go for the cooldown boots, because you really need the cooldowns. I mean, getting 40 or no, getting 40% cooldown reduction lets you almost double the amount of healing you can do, and the amount of mana you can give to yourself and, well, allies. But it also lets you silence and give you mana. So it's 40% cooldown reduction is really a must on Soraka. And so I really suggest you go for that. But as you can see, you can play pretty well without it. But yeah, if you run into the problem that you see your heal being on cooldown during fights and things like that, you really realize that it might be better to actually go for that. I mean, of course it would be nice to have some AP, but I can totally see you going for a pure defensive build. So like this one with the Catalyst, the Philosopher's Stone, and then, well, as I said, defensive boots. Yeah, I don't agree with that. But then the Age of the Legion, which is an excellent item to have on a support character, and then the Giant's Belt. That's all really defensive, and yeah, if you're accepting the fact that you do no damage, then that's fine. Then that's up to you. But yeah, you should really try to maximize your heal and your effectiveness in team battles, and in yeah, there's not a lot of one-on-one situations here. But if you get caught without your team, so if you actually need to use the Mercury strats, then you're dead anyway. And there's plenty of other items now. I think there's 3 other items that give you the tenacity. Oh, get the kill, get the kill! Yes, actually getting the kill. Heal. Really nicely played. So actually 3 kills already. Wow. I missed the other 2. But I wasn't really paying attention to who got the kills. And they're again getting a kill. So I think at 45 to 18 we can safely say that everyone is fed by now. And it is such a good feeling to actually heal everyone that's in a fight, and to just be able to totally dominate the enemy because of that. So I really like playing Soraka, in case you didn't know, but it's because if your team plays well, then well, you don't really have a problem. If your team is, well, decent, then you can make a huge difference by just healing them. Oh, heal, come on. Actually getting some nice damage down there. Oh wow. Yeah. So Rammus actually stays alive through that. I thought they were both dead, but Xin once again dies, and that is a shame. But well, Xin is 13 and 7, so he should be used to getting killed by now. He started out 1 and 4, so he shouldn't complain anyway. Oh, he does have a stack item, so he might be he might be a little bit higher on the list than to save him, because, well, if you have stacking items and you're going to lose a lot of stacks, it really sucks. Yeah, Eve really cannot kill Rammus anymore. I mean, there's no way. And teleporting back home to buy something, I'm guessing. I mean, with 2.3k, yeah, you should be able to buy something nice. So Ryla's Crystal Scepter actually works with the Star Call and the Infuse, and that makes her even more powerful as a support character, because then you have a slow, and you have a slow of not only a one target, so a one target spell, but also a multi-target spell, so that is really useful. And if they win this team fight, they can actually go for dragon. So this time they're arriving a little bit late to the party, and yeah, they are still going to get the Guardian Angel here, but that's about it. I think they should really get out of here. And indeed, so they were too late. They should have backed off in the beginning, because, well, there were still, I think, 4 of the enemies still in there, and there might be all 5 still, but at least 4 of them were still there, so around this area, and they came in with the 2. And yeah, if you go in with the tank, which has 0 damage, and a Soraka, which has 0 damage, you're not going to get a whole lot done. You're just going to get killed. But yeah, they get an ace against them. But still, it's only 50 to 24, so they're still way ahead. And it would be nice to see a decent team fight now, and to see them finish it. So probably should be pushing something or go for dragon, but I'm pretty sure that enemy already took dragon now, because that's what they were fighting for, I'm guessing. That's why they were there. So Twisted Fate not actually teleporting in, he was still in the top lane. So apparently using his ultimate to get back in the lane. So a little bit of farming going on. Yeah, this guy taking the blue buff. Rammus coming in, walking past dragon, and we see that dragon is gone, or he took it. I didn't pay attention, so don't care. Okay, so are we going to see this fight? Oh, you're not in the bush here. So wow, that's a lot of damage from just the first attacks. And they get 3 kills, or 2. No, 3. 3 kills at the same spot. And yeah, this is probably a safe moment to go for Baron. Twisted Fate already used his ultimate, so he cannot actually see them. And he's 1 and 14, and Eve is 5 and 11, so they shouldn't worry too much. The only thing they should worry about is Eve trying to last hit the dragon, but they have a smite, which they didn't use. But they did have a smite. But either the whatever his name is, Lee Sin, was too late, or he didn't have smite up. And yeah, once again teleporting to the top lane, while the enemy, so in this case the blue team, is pushing the middle lane. And Akali is going to finish him off, I guess? No. Okay. They decide to just push this. That's good enough. So only Infuse is still had 1 level to go, and now we're fully level 18. All skills have been leveled. And we will actually see how this goes. So they're going to try to well, use the minion wave to get some damage done on the turret, or to kill Vladimir here. Or they're just going to go with the larger minion wave and kill this turret. Wow, the Akali is doing so much damage, and yeah, as I said, the only thing that needs to be done here is to get to keep Akali alive, and as long as they can do that, there's no way they can lose. But yeah, I mean 20 stacks on the Soul Stealer here, and I don't know where. Is he dead again? Yeah, since I was dead again, so probably not the best player to get a stack item. And I should just tank this turret now. Just go for it. No, go. Yeah. And now it's done. So that wasn't it wasn't the hardest game to win, but it still was an interesting game. We saw some nice saves by Akali. Or by Soraka, I'm sorry. And I hope you enjoyed. So I'll see you next time. GG.